morning, Marietta. I'm Maddie Height.
And I'm Nick Patel, and you're watching Blue Devil News. So, Maddie, have you ever tried talking to a teacher with the slangs we use with each other?
Unfortunately, yes. Let's see how well the teachers at MHS really understand us.
Low key. Something is like, low key. Everybody should know what it's about.
That's what I'm going to say too, but that's why I said spell it.
So low key, it's like, don't tell nobody. It's low key, like you're low.
Like under the radar, high key. I have no idea. I would assume the opposite.
Well, are we talking about Loki, maybe of Thor and the whole, comic book deal with the Avengers, or are we talking about like someone who's low key, like laid back, easygoing?
Under the radar, like. I don't really want people to know.
See, I don't like the title, but basically what you're doing. No. I asked because the whip and the drop and the hit. Oh, hit the folks is when you move your arms in a circular motion and you release and hit, right? Hey. Act like it's swimming, but kind of rock a little bit and move your arms in front. Sometimes they go backwards when they get a little too excited.
I feel like it's like a gym, like, oh, I'm gonna hit the quad. Hey, you gonna use that machine? Because I'm about to hit the quad. Hey, you on that bench? Because I'm about to hit the quad.
Okay, I know I'm not the only one who's noticed the feud between Baresi and Russell.
Of course, it's obvious.
Let's check out how serious this beef really is.
Well, everything started probably in 2003 or 2004 when he was right across from me in his classroom. And one afternoon he wanted to go to the store because he was afraid to go alone to get some Just for Men product to dye his hair from gray to what it used to be when he was younger. And he asked me to go with him, and I told him that I had better things to do.
Well, I think there's a couple of factors. The first is one time Baresi, I think he's a pretty snazzy dresser. He asked me to go shopping with him, and so I was like, all right, that's great, I can learn a few pointers. Except we went to the mall and he walked into Baby Gap. And I saw that that's where he bought his shirts and slacks and ties and whatnot. So that was kind of surprising, but that's fine. The other thing came about where we taught across the hall from each other on F Hall several years ago. And one day he came up to me and he said, why do you never talk to me? And I was like, I always talk to you. And he's like, no, every day I ask you questions, I try to talk to you, and you don't respond. And it was then I realized that due to his Lilliputian size, I just simply couldn't hear him. He was so low to the ground, he would talk to me and I couldn't hear. And I didn't realize there was a feud until one day I found this book, right here, Thomas Baresi, a memoir, See Me. And it was all about the fact that I never took notice of him and I never listened to him. So it's a pretty big book. He's got about 482 pages here of just frustration with me that I didn't pay more attention to him. It was an honest mistake. I literally could not see nor hear him.
Well, he did not appreciate my answer, so I guess he moved then to the lower H hall.
It may just be a misunderstanding. I actually like the guy, even though he does shop at Baby Gap, he's a good dresser.
I don't have anything against Mr. Russell. I think he's a nice guy. I'm very happy that he's now the spokesperson for Rogaine. And I wish him all the best, so why not?
And I say that because one day I nearly fell down in the hallway, and so to break my fall I put my hand down, but my hand accidentally hit his hair, and it was so sharp that it cut me like in 5 or 6 places right there because there's so much product in his hair. And I actually have damage in this hand now. I can barely play ping pong.
Please stop sending me email asking me to go to the store with you. I don't want to be seen in public with you because obviously you have a lack of style. So
I'm coming for you.
Teacher of the Year, Mr. Garcia, is one of the coolest teachers in MHS.
I don't know Mr. Garcia, but let's go check him out.
the way that he reaches out to his students and the way that he teaches in general is a really like, I don't know, it's like a well-rounded, all-around kind of way to reach out to everyone. Really cool. He's a really cool guy, and he's not boring at all. He's really fun and entertaining in everything that he does. Even like when he speaks to us or when he calls a roll, he says it in like different voices.
Of course, this is our second year in creating a class outside of Drama 1 and Drama 2. We have musical theater, and we've sort of expanded on that. We are now in direct competitions for musical theater. We've gone from 86 to 646 around that time. And we have a part-time teacher that has grown, so I think the growth of the department speaks wonders to the kids' effort and the talent that they have and the work ethic that they have. Find anything that you love, because you're going to be doing it for a very long time, so as long as you have something that you're passionate about and that you love, you can find your way to keep going forward. Wish I knew how important experience is over knowledge. Knowledge is extremely important, but to apply it and to have the experiences is as if the same, if not more.
He goes full out, and he's so passionate about everything he does. He's just an inspiration to all of the drama students. And he's made so many of us realize our passion and what we want to do in life.
When we do put our hearts into the department, he is there to support us and just uplift us and just make sure that we can put forward all the effort that we can, and really strives to show us the best in us, because he sees the best in us. And I think that's something really special that a teacher can see.
You want to have him as a teacher, because if you don't, then it's like your life is hard. Your life is just not as cool and turn as the drama kids are.
I'm Maddie Height.
And I'm Nick Patel, and that's it for this episode of Blue Devil News. So you do you.
And stay true blue.